want to talk about several ways to cut out your collage elements. And you could cut with a X-Acto knife if you have one, or you could cut with a pair of scissors. Okay, depends on what you prefer and what you have. Now, one way you could cut out something is just simply cut it out along the edges of the forms you see. I would suggest cutting on something that you don't mind getting marks into. Cardboard can be a good surface to cut on. Okay, you don't want to cut into your nice, table. And voila, you have it. Okay, a collage element cut out around the edges of the form. All right, another way, you can just cut it out in whatever shape you want. Okay, you can cut out some type of organic shape here. Whoa. Okay. It's another method. And even another method, rip your elements out. Okay, and then you could attach these ripped elements to your collage. Okay, and there's probably other ways you could, cut them out. But there's three to get you started. Now let's talk about pasting. Okay, when you paste, before you paste your elements, you're gonna want to prime them. You're gonna want to apply acrylic medium or Mod Podge, which is what you're using, to both sides of the collage element. And this will help to keep it from wrinkling once you place it on the canvas. But maybe you want the wrinkling, that's okay. Then you can skip the priming. But if you don't want it to be wrinkled, you want it to be smooth, then I'd suggest priming it on the back and the front side so that it doesn't wrinkle. And I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to be using acrylic medium. It's very similar to Mod Podge. I never say right. And you're just going to want to pour out a little bit on your palette, and you're going to coat both the front and the back. And as before, you're probably going to want to do this on a surface you want to do this on a surface that you don't mind getting dirty. Okay, I think a piece of cardboard is a good surface to do this on. Okay, because this stuff might get stuck somewhere. Okay, so I did it to one side. Okay, so I'm gonna let it dry. And if you have a blow dryer, a little heater, it could be helpful in this type of event. Otherwise, you just wait for it. Okay, and once it's applied to the front, then you can apply it to the back. Okay, just make sure it doesn't stick to whatever surface you're priming it on. Okay, so you might have to lift it up. I'll flip it over every once in a while. Ooh, see, that's what happens when it gets stuck to the surface. So you want to make sure that the one side dries before you put it onto the other side. Once your collage element has acrylic medium on the front and the back side, it's officially primed. And we're now going to stick it to the canvas. But before you do that, you're going to want to apply it to the back again. Okay, because now you're going to glue it to the canvas, okay? So you're going to apply some on the back, and you're going to do this kind of quickly, okay? If you do it slow, it's going to dry, okay? And if it dries, then it's not going to stick, okay? So you put it to the back. Let's get this off here. Alright, and I'm going to do this on paper, but it's going to work the same on canvas. Okay, you're going to place your collage element, and hopefully you already know where you're going to place it, because you're running on a short time scale here. Okay, you place it wherever you're going to place it. Okay, and then what you're going to do is you're going to get some more of this, and you're going to apply it to the top. Okay, apply it from the top. And I would suggest working from the inside out. That'll help keep it from getting wrinkled. Okay, and the reason I put it on a painted surface was to show you that collage elements can be applied to painted surfaces. Once you adhered your collage material to your support, okay, I'm using paper, but you'll be using canvas. Then you don't have to, but you can paint on top of these collage materials. As long as there's a coat of Mod Podge, or in my case, I'm using acrylic medium, you can paint on top of it. And I think this can be helpful to create unity among the design, okay? Because now you're putting the paint back onto the collage and helps unite these elements to each other. Because the difficulty sometimes with the collage is that the elements can just look pasted on, which of course it's pasted on, but you want it to look united with the painted elements. Okay, like they're one.